This is part 2 of the 3-part series on improving the quality of your sleep with Ayurveda and other holistic modalities. Stay tuned. My name is Iman, and this is Mind Body Veda. Welcome back. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, where I talk about evening routine, temperature, direction of sleep, and a bonus tip on an app that is remarkable, definitely check that out. That is linked in the description below. This is part 2. Let's get right into tip number 4. Yoga Nidra. Now, the word yoga actually translates to union or unity. The union of the non-physical with the physical, the union of the mind and body, connecting to our higher self and consciousness. Now, why does this help with the better quality of sleep? Well, unifying the consciousness actually helps our nervous system be more optimal and more adaptable. Now, in Ayurveda, the nervous system is connected to the Vata dosha. Vata dosha is made up of air and space. It is responsible for communication, movement, and transportation. When Vata is at its balanced state, then we have better quality of sleep and more optimal nervous system processes. Yoga Nidra, known as yogic sleeping, is actually the most effective for resetting the nervous system. Tip number 5 is all about food. So when it comes to improving the quality of sleep in relation to food, I want you to remember that more easily digestible foods are best, and at least 3 to 4 hours before you lay down in the bed, you want to have your last meal. Now, why is this so important in the quality of sleep? When we're sleeping, there's actually so many processes happening. You actually need energy to sleep well, believe it or not, right? And so the energy it takes to repair our cells and do all the amazing things and transformation that's happening while we sleep, we don't want it to battle with our digestive organs. If we eat a really heavy meal, our digestive system is going to be on overtime and working super hard, and it's going to disturb our sleep. Now, 2 foods specifically that I want to share with you that are really great for improving the quality of sleep are nutmeg and tart cherry. Tart cherry juice, to be specific. Now, studies have shown that tart cherry juice contains the hormone melatonin and the amino acid tryptophan, which improve the quality of sleep. Definitely give that a try and share with us if you've had any experience with that. I've tried it personally and it is absolutely remarkable. Now, nutmeg has actually been used for thousands of years by Ayurveda as a brain and heart tonic. It's also a relaxant that induces sleep and helps with insomnia. Now, nutmeg as a spice has obviously certain qualities and certain causes and effects. So nutmeg is not ideal for those that have high heat or what in Ayurveda we call high Pitta in their physiology. If you're new to Ayurveda and the doshas, definitely check out my videos on that. It's very important to know your prakriti. Different spices affect different physiologies and people differently. So definitely a small pinch of nutmeg goes a long way, and especially more recommended for Vata and Kapha constitutions. Now, like anything else, I always share and remind that I'm not a medical doctor. So anytime you're trying something new or adding to your own regimen, definitely if you're on medication, you definitely want to seek medical professional advice. Tip number 6 is adopting Vata and Kapha balancing routines consistently on a daily basis. Now, regularity is so important for balancing Vata. Now, if you're new to the Ayurvedic clock, definitely check out my video on that because it's so important and helpful to understand the different time frames of the day and how they're used to optimize different physiological processes that we go through as a human species. So, for example, the 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Kapha time is ideal for working out. So exercising or going to the gym or whatever your physical activity routine is should be done during the 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. time frame for optimal health and better quality of sleep. Now, Vata times are between 2 and 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. So I want to specifically talk about the morning one, the 2 to 6 a.m. Vata time. It's very important to adopt a routine in which you wake up before 6 a.m. That Vata time before Kapha hits. As soon as Kapha hits at 6 a.m., we actually want to do the opposite of that nature, which is heavy and staying in bed. So waking up before 6 a.m. is actually going to improve the quality of your sleep. And now for this part two's bonus tip. This bonus tip I want to share is therapy. So I know the word insomnia sometimes can be used loosely, but if you are having serious sleep disorders, it is so highly recommended to see a sleep specialist and a medical professional that is going to help you focus on your specific sleep disorder. Now, if you have regular sleep challenges, which mostly is what I'm sharing in this content, then therapy could actually be helpful because a lot of times our mind is doing a lot of overthinking in the evening. So when there's a lot of movement, especially mentally, maybe there's some trauma or a lot of things that are keeping you up at night, literally and figuratively, it's very helpful to seek therapy. There's so many modalities out there. Speaking to a specialist and a professional can really help release some of the things that are causing you to stay up at night. I'm a huge advocate for therapy, so that's bonus tip for this part video. That is all for this part 2 segment of this series. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, definitely check out the description for that video link, and keep a lookout for final part number 3 in this series, which I'll also link in the description. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Your continued watch time and support means the world to me. I so appreciate you. If you found value in this video and content, please hit that like and share button. Let's spread the wisdom. If you're new to my channel and you're all about elevating your mind and body, definitely hit that subscribe button. I create content every single week and I can't wait for you to join me in the next one. Again, remember, the knowledge is inside of you already. I'm only here to remind you of it. Stay beautiful, stay whole, and stay connected. See you in the next video.